The night was silent. Too silent. Specialist Ryan Carter adjusted his helmet, listening to the hum of his Humvee's engine and the faint rustle of desert wind across the convoy. They were the last of 3 supply convoys crossing the hostile region near the Syrian border. Intelligence had warned of insurgent ambushes along Route Falcon, and Ryan knew the stakes. Hundreds of Allied troops depended on these supplies reaching the front lines. Carter's team was small. Jackson, the seasoned driver who could maneuver through any terrain blindfolded; Lopez, the heavy weapons specialist, quiet but deadly; and Miller, the youngest, just out of training, eager but untested. They had left the forward base hours ago, the convoy lights off to avoid detection. The desert stretched like black velvet, broken only by the faint glow of the horizon. Ryan's eyes scanned the road ahead, his heart thumped, not from fear, but from responsibility. Suddenly, a shadow darted across the dunes. Carter signaled the convoy to halt. The shadow multiplied, insurgents, armed and moving fast. The first shots rang out, piercing the night. Explosions nearby threw sand into the air. The convoy was under attack. "Ambush! Ambush on the right!" Lopez yelled, already loading his heavy machine gun. Ryan's mind raced. The convoy trucks were vulnerable. Some were carrying ammunition, some medical supplies. Losing them meant more than just failure. It meant lives lost. He grabbed the radio, calling command. "Command, this is Carter. Convoy under heavy fire. Need immediate extraction coordinates." Static answered. No response. Command was too far. They were on their own. The insurgents had set up roadblocks ahead and behind, trapping them in a deadly crossfire. Ryan took a deep breath. He had a choice: stay and fight to protect the convoy, risking all of them, or try a dangerous flanking maneuver through the canyon, which could save the supplies, but might cost their lives. Jackson glanced at him, eyes wide. "Sir, what's the plan?" Ryan looked at his team. Miller's hands shook. Lopez's face was tight with focus. They were counting on him. He made his decision. "We move through the canyon. Full speed. Keep low. Cover each other. We get those supplies through or none of us make it out alive." The Humvees roared forward, tires skidding over loose sand. Bullets tore past them, ricocheting off steel. Explosions shook the ground, clouds of dust blinding them. Ryan leaned out, directing fire, giving covering signals. Jackson swerved masterfully, dodging ambush points, while Lopez rained, suppressing fire on insurgents. Miller, trembling at first, found courage, manning his rifle and protecting the rear. Halfway through the canyon, a massive boulder blocked their path. Insurgents had moved quickly to intercept them. Ryan's heart sank. Time was running out. The convoy behind him was slowing. Some vehicles were hit. He looked at the supplies. They had medical kits for wounded soldiers at the front lines. He could not let these perish. Ryan took a deep breath. "We're improvising," he said. He grabbed a thermite grenade from the Humvee pack. With precision, he lobbed it against the boulder. The rock shattered, sending a cloud of dust and debris, but enough of a path opened. The convoy surged forward, bullets whizzing by, tires sliding across rubble. Suddenly, Lopez yelled, "Sir, one of the trucks! Engine smoking! They'll never make it!" Ryan didn't hesitate. "Miller, you're with me. Grab what you can from that truck. Move!" The two sprinted through enemy fire, lifting crates and securing medical supplies. Ryan's adrenaline surged. Every step was a gamble, every breath a risk. But failure was not an option. After what felt like eternity, the convoy cleared the canyon and reached open ground. Enemy fire faded behind them. They were battered, scratched, and bleeding, but alive. Every crate of supplies had made it through. Ryan looked at his team. Exhausted, dirty, but grinning. Jackson patted his shoulder. "We made it, thanks to you, sir." Ryan shook his head. "We all did. Nobody left behind." When they returned to base, command chewed them out for ignoring orders, but the supplies had reached the front lines. Soldiers were treated, battles were won, and lives were saved. Ryan didn't get medals. He didn't ask for praise. He stood in the desert night looking at the convoy lights fading into the horizon. He knew what mattered wasn't orders or recognition. It was the men behind him, and the lives he helped protect. Because in war, heroes follow orders, but legends make the impossible choice.